You are not using the latest database. Please update.
So we might go to engage with the peripheries, people who are with the sense that we are the bringers of the gifts, but we should end up being appreciative of what we've received in something that is mutually reciprocal. And I think his theological reasons would be that it is among the poor that it is sometimes easiest to find the face of Christ. So neither of those fit with a popular notion of charity and doing good to others. In fact, at the end of that extraordinary synod last October, one of the temptations to which he said we were susceptible was that of being
engine operating temperature has been reached.
not a message likely to go down well with the kind of rich American Catholic who likes raising money at gala dinners. But then Francis seems to enjoy being provocative. Any day now, he's expected to publish an encyclical on climate change. Encyclicals aren't infallible papal statements, but they are intended to be definitive. Now, the smart money says this one would be radical. Father Augusto Zampini Davis got a steer on the content at a recent Vatican conference.
You asked if Pope Francis was a Marxist. If some people think that he's a Marxist, wait and see what he says on the environment. Because what he's going to say is the same ideology that is behind the market system at the moment, that ignores the suffering of the poor, is the same ideology behind those who ignore the suffering of the earth. It's exactly the same ideology. This is extremely challenging. So that will be our opportunity to think about the way we treat the earth and we treat also society.
But just to be clear, your message to people who already think he's left-wing, already think he's a communist, is you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see the encyclical.
Yes, exactly. The reason that many people will be uncomfortable is there is a paradox with the environmental crisis. The poorest are suffering already the effects of climate change, and they are contributing very, very little to this problem. And everybody's telling the poor what to do. No, you cannot do that, you cannot develop like that, you cannot use energy as we are doing it. And the Pope will say, this is the paradox you see of inequality. The least are being seriously affected and they are not contributing to the problem. So the solution needs to come from everybody, but the ones who are rich have more responsibility.
Today, the United States of America is changing its relationship with the people of Cuba. The most significant changes in our policy in more than 50 years.
When President Obama announced Washington's rapprochement with Cuba earlier this year, he thanked Francis for his role in making it possible. And on his way to the United States in September, Francis will stop off in Havana. According to his biographer, Austin Ivory, that's where we'll see whether Francis's ideas will bear fruit in practical politics. The Pope, he believes, has high ambitions for what can be achieved by reaching beyond the old left-right divide.
It's absolutely key Francis is going to Cuba for the United States because Francis is involved at the moment in constructing a whole new politics, I think, for the Americans. And absolutely key to that is Cuba. So the first stage is, of course, unfreezing the relations between Cuba and the United States, which happened before Christmas, the restoration of diplomatic ties, the lifting of the embargo. But far more important, it's about actually having the church supervising a transition to a democratic culture which is rooted in Cuba's nationalistic Christian traditions, which is one that will have a great appeal, I think, to the rest of Latin America, because it's neither left nor right, it's neither individualistic, it's not collectivist, it's that social Catholic humanist tradition. So I think the stakes are very, very high in this, and I think Francis's ambition is very great.
So it's about, in a way, getting beyond an argument, an old argument between the United States and communism.
Exactly. I think in his reading, the US-Cuba standoff has poisoned the politics of the whole region because it's introduced this polarization. You know, you're either for the US or you're for Cuba. It's this whole left-right dichotomy. I think Francis is actually about constructing a whole new geopolitics for the Americas in the way that John Paul II did for the countries that were formerly under communism.
When Raul Castro met Francis in the Vatican last month, he expressed great enthusiasm for the Pope's views. If the Pope continues this way, he said, I'll go back to praying.